Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin will indicate what the market is doing, guys. And we saw this huge push up, right? So the way I have this counted right now is I obviously had it wrong in my previous video, and that's no problem, guys, right? I still made money. That's just, you know, you need to adapt to it, right? You can be wrong, that's fine. It doesn't matter, right? When you see something moving, you just gotta play the momentum, right? So, but at the moment, how I have it is that this is your 1, this is your 2, and this is all your 3, right? So within the 3, we have obviously a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there to finish that 3, and then we're going for a 4, right? Obviously, let me just take my Fibonacci here. We'll put this to the top here. And this one needs to start at not the bottom, but it needs to start at where like where this wave starts, right? So around here, because this is where the 1 starts for this wave, for the 2 to the 3 of the bigger waves, right? So yeah, around this bottom here, and then so now we kind of see the Fibonacci lining up. So where am I interested, right, guys? Obviously I can definitely move this up a little bit. So we take these lows here, probably somewhere around here, right? And we're interested at the 0.5 here. Alright, this is definitely a line that's going to be very interesting. Maybe the 38.2 as well, but definitely the 0.5, because we had huge support here, okay? So I'm just gonna make a green area here, okay? So there we go. Alright, that's definitely a buy zone for me. Alright, for a bounce, at least a bounce. Who knows how far? Okay, the 1 hour obviously ticked down. The 4 hour right now, you can see on the MACD here, it's ticking down. Okay, so that is obviously something. I don't know why the MACD changed to these colors, etc. But it just it happened. I don't know. So anyways, I'll take off the MACD now, because we already know that it's ticking down here. Also the momentum's ticking down, so that means that we'll most likely go down, right? So we can take that off and just only have the RSI, which is fine. So on the 4 hour, I think I can make this box actually a little smaller here. So something like that, right? And we obviously have these wicks here. So, you know, you want to be getting the best price, right? So this is definitely a good zone for you to be buying in. Alright, so just wait patiently for the price to get there, but obviously also keep the EMAs in mind. So we do have the 21 very close to the 38.2 here, where I could have a potential 4. But, you know, for now I'll move the 4 down here, because, you know, it is pretty normal for it to test the old support, the old 4 within the 5, right? So this is the 4 wave, so we need to probably get down here, and then we have one last wave up. That's how I see it, guys. Potentially to the negative 236 at around 4,400. And if we zoom out here, basically what you can see here is that this lines up with this wick. Okay, so that's kind of how you can wick it off. I just have it not on the wick, but I have it on the candle. I would take profit around here already. I'm not greedy at all. So, but nonetheless, guys, that would be hell of a trade, right? Because if you just take a quick long to short, right? So obviously you want to get stopped out if it's lower than these lows. So your stop would be around 1 to 2% here. And your potential gain is all the way up here, right? So that's 18% gain. So that gets you a risk reward ratio of 14.67. Okay, that's just a rough estimate. I mean, it depends if you want to put this even lower. You know, just give yourself some leeway. Definitely don't buy on the first like big spike down. All right, if you do, that's fine. But it can definitely just fall down there and go to the next area. But I do expect some kind of bounce here. All right. So if we don't get all the way up here, maybe you just get back to the top here. That's still 11%. All right, so that's the next trade I'm looking for. All right, that's just the next trade I'm looking for in Bitcoin. So that is if you want to play it on Bitcoin. All right, so this is not just about Bitcoin. We're also going to look at some other coins here. So let's take a look at the Ethereum, for example. All right, so we have Ethereum here. Right, so if this is your 1, 2, then this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so as you just do a quick count here. Oh, actually, let me do that correctly, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this was 5. That is from the smaller waves, and now we'll do the bigger waves, right? So we have a 1, 2. This is your 3. That's your 4 is gonna be somewhere around here, right? Or up here or down here. I'm just gonna go with that. It's going to be around here for now, and then you're gonna have your 5. Most likely somewhere up here, right? So, and obviously we need to change this so it's a little bit easier to see. So we'll make this yellow, and we'll make this a sub minuet. There we go. So basically, because the 4 can simply not retrace into the 1, so but the 1 is all the way down here, so it could even retrace all the way down here, right? So you just need to keep that in mind. But for now, this is how I see it on Ethereum then, right? A pretty deep retrace, but I mean, even if you look at it, so if we take the fib, right, from the bottom here, around here, and then we take the top here, that's literally like in between the 0.5 and 618, so pretty normal. And then, you know, have one last wave up. Okay, so that is what I'm looking at the moment for Ethereum as well. So Bitcoin Cash, you know, a lot of people look at this one too. You know, this is Kraken here for you. It doesn't matter too much. So if we take this, I cannot really count the 5 waves in here, right? It's definitely not very countable. But what we do know is that if we go by all these same things, that I would need to count this as a 1, 2, and then this is all like a huge 3, right? So I would also take the Fibonacci also down here and not all the way down, simply because of the fact of Bitcoin. And then basically we get to the same situation. I would be looking around the golden pocket here, honestly. So around there is what I would be looking at. Alright, so that is what I see currently in the market, guys. So let's just quickly go back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's bouncing here once again. Let's zoom in a little bit on the 1 hour here. Once again bouncing here once more, but the 15-minute is already ticking down. The 1 hour is going to tick, well, you know, it tries to go down. 4 hour on the MACD, we already saw that it was going down. So you know, I would just be looking for a shorting opportunity, nothing more, nothing less, right? So where do you want to short, right? Well, let's just take a look on a smaller time frame on the 15 minutes here. So I mean, you obviously want to short this area right here, right? If we do get back up here, this is definitely an area you want to be able to short. So we'll make this red. So this is definitely a shorting area, right? So if you wanted to short, then what you could do is take this for a short position, and let's say up here we're not going to be greedy. We'll just take the candles, not the wicks, right? So your stop's going to be up here for a 3% stop, and you can potentially gain all the way down here for a 9%, which would give you a 2.76 risk reward ratio. Alright, so that is the first trade I'm looking for a short position, and after that, obviously I'll look for a long, alright, down here. So now you guys know what I'm up to, and that's pretty much the update I have for you guys, alright? So yeah, that's that, guys. Also I have a Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Pygoz. You can check it out for yourself. Check out if you want to become a Patreon yourself. I have a bunch of benefits, just check them out. And yeah, if you become a Patreon, you can either PM me on Discord or Telegram or on Patreon.com itself for the benefits, you know, like the chart analysis, etc. And yeah, just do that. Alright, guys? Also, join up with the CryptoPies blog where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. So, obviously I talked about the retracement and it didn't retrace yet, so but it's definitely retracing right now. So no more under 3,500, I wouldn't say just yet. Well, first, you know, I do expect a bounce there, and also, guys, yesterday we had the biggest volume in Bitcoin in all time. All right, that is since Bitcoin basically began trading. We've never seen that much volume in a bullish day as yesterday. All right, if you go to CoinMarketCap, you can check out the volume yourself. All right, so not buying all this bullish hype. I definitely am buying all this bullish hype because yesterday was crazy volume. All right, but of course there's going to be retracements, and I'm not calling a bottom either, but we are definitely very close to it. All right, maybe we'll go back down once more to 2,500, but this, I do believe that this wave is not done just yet. All right, I do believe we at least get another bounce. Whether it's going to be a new high, a new local high or not, we don't know. All right, but there's definitely going to be a bounce. All right, so yeah, so there we go. If we can hold that, so there we go, exactly the 3,600. So it's a good thing that you do buy a bounce there, right? So looking at the monthly, or also the guys, the weekly looks very good. All right, the weekly looks absolutely amazing right now. So and obviously the day yesterday was crazy. So okay, you're a total noob, bought on yesterday. So if you bought yesterday, you know, I always tell people, like, use stop losses and obviously risk management, guys. Right, that's key. So keep that in mind. All right. So yeah, guys, definitely join up with this. It's always a good chatting here. Welcome, Viper. I'll definitely help you out whenever you need help. All right. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies feed where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. At the moment, just don't expect any ICOs or STOs, you know, the new ICOs, because well, simple fact, guys. All right. When Bitcoin's still bearish, if you look on the daily, you know, in the total scheme, then your ICOs will just not make you money. All right, and that's just as simple as it is. So don't go in them. All right. But guys, also follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.